Alright, hey y'all, it's Pizza. We're back here today in Minecraft. It's good to be back, as always. Anytime I'm playing a video game and playing something I love, it's a good day, right? Pizza was off last night. Mostly, I just slept. Because I had the opportunity to get some rest, and it was nice. But we're back here. Now, if you've been following the series, you know we jump around, but we're still in this world for now. I've been doing a little. I mean, I really like this map, so who knows? Maybe I'll stick with it for a while. I know we've got another map where we got full netherite gear and we got all kinds of stuff going on, but it's been a little fun little side mission, I guess, for me. Anyway, uh, ooh. Now you may notice in the background there we've got a few less trees. You can actually see the village now. And I was thinking, the funny thing is that when when I first got here and I was living behind my shoulder on the shore there in a little, little cave like you do, I had no idea that village was there, right? And in fact, I didn't discover it until I was out in my boat, like exploring the world. And I was like, wait, that's kind of close to home. I didn't realize how close, but I could actually see it if there weren't so many trees there. But the forest is gone, and you can see I've been cutting into the hill a little bit. I'm just I want to expand my area. I just kind of wanted to see what it looked like and kind of what do I want to leave, and what do I kind of want, to stay. So I'll go into that in a little bit, and there's a good reason I want to show you something over there too in a minute. uh, did a little adventuring. You can see we got 40 levels, mostly because this guy right here. Um, but yeah, we killed some mobs and spent some times down in the caves. Caves were good. We got some iron. We got some diamonds. Uh, we have the silk touch, so I haven't broken it up to. I don't think I have yet. To see how many actual diamonds and iron we get, because we got the fortune on the pickaxe. We'll use the fortune pickaxe for that. But the reason we have a ton of levels, last episode we built the our little enchantment area. It's kind of sad, but it'll work. Uh, but yeah, as always in Minecraft, I say this all the time. There's like a million things I could be doing, and a million things that I've been doing. But today I want to have a little fun, and we're going to go. One thing we're definitely going to do is go to the savannah, and we're going to be hunting armadillos. Except we're not gonna harm them. No, we're just gonna brush them. Because apparently that's how you get skewed. I don't really know how to say that word. Is it skewed? Like, are you making a point about the U? Skewed? Is it scoot? Like scooting along? Scooting? I don't know. But that's what we're going to go look for today. Because these guys right here, Riff and Raff. Hey, what are you doing way over here, buddy? I don't even know. It's probably that mean old wandering trader bumping you and moving you around. Anyway, I'd like to give them some armor. What I think, here's the thing. I kind of want to just keep these guys safe. I think what we might do is breed up Riff and Raff here and get a couple like soldier dogs, right? And so we can have some buddies when we go out adventuring, and they're less likely to die. Now, you may not know this, because I don't think I've told you guys, but there was a dog before Riff and Raff. Yes. Let's get over a little more. There you go. That's a good dog. It didn't even get... I would love to say, Scampers or whatever, but yeah, he didn't even get a name. He died so quickly, unfortunately. Yeah. So I found him here. Let's wander over here. See, my little trash pile has disappeared. I threw a bunch of junk down here. So we've had two little hole-in-the-wall bases. One in the beginning area, which is kind of like that way, I think. We ended up here, and yeah, living in this little cave. The funny thing is, if you go straight for quite some time, originally I took a right. Right. But I could, if I had just gone this way. Oh, I activated it. Why not? Shield. We have a trial chamber. Very, very close by. There it is. Suckers. Hello? Excuse me. Listen, you. Oh, there's more than one. Well, those guys... Oh, no. I was like, maybe they can't get me. Ow. They suck. We got an armored one now. Fantastic. Oh, hit the wrong button. I'm getting chewed up here. Get out of here, will you? Is there another one? I wasn't really planning on doing all this right now. Where do I? Okay. Yeah, I don't know where they're popping in from. I can hear them. Did we get a key? We did. Got multiple keys. How about... Oh, I got some gold pants. Anyway, great way to get bones, right? Here, let's check this in there. Oh, no, that ain't it. It's not a key thing? Yeah, it is. Have I still... Like, I guess you have to stay in the area. Or maybe it's because there's some skellies active somewhere. I'm confused. Anyway, I think that one we don't have the right kind of key for. Pretty sure. Yeah, no. We gotta get some ominous potions, I guess. I'm taking this out. This is making me nuts. I'll take that. Why not? You too. Oh, this wasn't really helping me, was it? Well, I guess kinda. I have a hard time getting up here. The only reason I can even get up here is because I built a little staircase for myself. The ones from down below. You know. Shield's pretty messed up. But I guess, yeah, it hasn't registered that I've been, you know, out of the area for like days and days and days, basically. Like weeks since we last came down here, technically. I mean, it's still active, isn't it? Oh. Phew. Red. Huh. Yeah, win them all. I don't want to set those off. But I was hoping, obviously, that I could at least get, you know, something from this. But yeah, I guess I need to kind of just hang out for a while down here. I wonder how long it is. You wouldn't think it would be too long. 5 minutes? I mean, all the spawners reactivated, right? Hmm. Thirsty. But I want to use my key. But I don't want to spend, you know, I don't think I want to spend 5 minutes down here waiting on that. And the thing is, this is the first room I got into. So, and then we went and fought around the rest of the trial chamber. Yeah, I don't know. And, I mean, oh, look at all these bows. Good lord. We'll just chuck all this in there. Great way to get bones, though. So we don't have a skelly farm. I mean, experience and bones, I suppose. I don't want to get too far out of the range of it either. Yeah. Yeah. So, I mean, there's 3 of them right here. I got 3 keys. I got more keys back at the crib, is what I started to say. Pizza's old. OG gamer, yo. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I went through, like, everything already. Uh, hmm. Yeah, it seems like it would take quite some time. Or it's taking quite some time for these things to reset. Anyway, everybody's dead, so it's not that. And like I said, you know, Trial of the Century was like, released that like a week ago or something like that. And we're on in-game day 96. I think we were down here in like the 50s. So definitely you got to be within range, I guess, for them to reset. Because yeah, it's been like I said, in-game it's been weeks. So, but again, these ready to go, and I get that these reset. Shoot, probably by the time if we wait long enough, those will probably reset actually again. I'll give it like I don't know, another minute or two. Anyway, so yeah, we'll talk about stuff I did. So yeah, we did some fishing, we did some fighting, and we got ourselves up above level 40. Today, I think what I want to do, or what we're going to do, along with going to get the scutes for my dogs, we're going to get some more. I got diamonds already. We'll break up the diamond ore that I mined while I was down in the mines. I found a really cool cave really close by that went really far, actually. Really. No, really. How many times can I say really? Really, though. Anyway, And it ended up, I found a bit of a surprise while I was caving. Like a really crazy cool surprise that I want to show you guys. But where I ended up coming back above ground, I was close to one of the snow mountains. You know, let's quickly grab the map. I'm afraid these skellies are going to start popping again. Yeah, basically that mountain over there is where we ended up coming out close to. We still have that one big blob on the map that we haven't discovered. It's just a huge mountain I haven't felt like climbing. But yeah, you know, I grabbed some snowballs, and so I figured, and I did have some snowballs. I was right. I just had them in a chest I forgot about. But I grabbed a whole bunch, and we're gonna hatch the hatch. Yeah, we're gonna rehydrate our dehydrated gas. So we'll be able to fly around, and that way, like I said, over basically near that snow mountain, I want to go down in the cave and show you guys something I found. I think you'll be pretty excited about it. I was. And then, you know, I might do a little more terraforming today. We'll see. Come on. Come on. Come on. Here's one of the, yeah, I won't look at it. I haven't seen any pillagers. Oh. Oh, it was this one. Yeah. Come on. I haven't seen any pillagers, so, you know. Well, these are bone blocks. I guess for skellies, right? That's cool. I don't think it would matter if I took them out either. I mean... kind of hard to say no. I mean, it's a fair trade, right? Because the spawner is what the spawner is, right? These bone blocks don't have anything to do with it. So yeah, let's grab bone blocks. It's funny because, I mean, you know, these have been out for forever now, right? I don't really interact with them too much. I honestly, the Trial of the Century episode, this is probably like the third, maybe the fourth time, counting this time, I've actually been in and, you know, actively participated in fighting and doing stuff in a trial chamber. So I'm wondering what's around the breeze ones. I'd leave the holes there because I think it would kind of mess with the skellies, but it'll just end up messing me up. Pretty much guaranteed. But you know, and I think about it too. I mean, we could take a lot of these lamps. I know a lot of people just come in and basically these things are only kind of useful early game. Although we did get like a decent amount of emeralds and diamonds from the chests. But I guess the chests are empty now, right? And the pots and all that stuff. Everything, you know, unless I didn't break everything. I don't want to get too far away from these. It is a cool noise, though. I like hearing it walk around. Yeah, I'm about to give up. I got too many things I want to do. And again, I'm pretty sure... Oh. No, it's still that other one. I'm pretty sure these are going to start spawning out skellies again pretty soon. Come on. Come on. I mean, they're not like one-shot deals, right? People do trial chambers over and over again. Well, I know they're reset. I wonder if I can make it a little easier for me. There. At least those guys, like when they come in here and reactivate the lower ones, they shouldn't be able to get up here right now. I guess right here they could. I have a really innate sense of time. So basically, at any time during the day or night, if you're like, let's say I was in a room, no clocks, no phone, no nothing, and even if I was in that room, let's say for around 24 hours, I could pretty much tell you what time it is at any given point. It'd be pretty close. But when it comes to actual like minutes, like how long is 5 minutes? I feel like it's been 5 minutes. And like I said, we were in here in this whole trial area fighting for a good time, a good period of time. So grab the rest of those. Yeah. I'm gonna give it just a little longer because I feel like watch. I'm like, okay, let's go. Leaving now. Not gonna stand around here all day. Haha. Nothing. But I mean, okay. So maybe even if it's 5 minutes between the spawners going back off. Maybe I'm saying maybe I haven't waited long enough. I don't know. I probably could have looked it up on my phone by now. That's okay. I got a couple of things to do here. In my little personal space. Here, give me a sec. All right. I mean, you would think like you would be, you go into the trial chamber. It's pretty long. You would hope that sort of like by the time you got back, these would be reset. Because I don't remember hitting these on the way out either. But like I said, obviously you need to be somewhat close by for this to count. It's kind of like crops and stuff. You need to be a certain distance for them to grow. Okay, yeah, I'm done. All right. More keys that I am not using right now. So I guess, I mean, more than likely, next time I come down here, I'll have to fight everything again. That'll reset for some reason. Boy, we need to get some stairs going. I mean, I started cleaning things up and making more space for that purpose. Nighttime. All right. Let's get back to it, though. Let's throw some of this junk in a box somewhere. Hey, buddy. So, I was wondering, it's kind of an expensive, like, thing to find out. But, like, I always got different stuff. You're a different trader. Interesting. We'll grab a couple water bottles, get a couple emeralds. But, anyway, oh, I lost my train of thought. Been working on a few melons and pumpkins to get the trades going. I did, oh, that's something else I did. I did finally get those barrels, a couple of villagers attached to the barrels, so I managed to get rid of, I make some room in my fishing box because I just took a bunch of fishing stuff over there. We got a little more room in here. I think what I'm going to do, though, eventually is go ahead and get some librarians going. So you can see I've been getting paper and leather. We need squid ink. Maybe we'll do some of that today, too. All right, let's do something fun. Oof. We'll stick those there. It feels more naturey. Yeah, chuck those in there. This can go in here. There we go. Golden pants and keys. I feel like I stuck the keys in here, right? Ooh, let's get the gas in the water. How about we do that? Yeah, I got all these keys, man. And nothing to use them with. Alright, let's get you hydrating. And I guess we could just stick it in the pond, right? There you go. I think he's facing the wrong way, but he's in there now. Alright. Anyway, I'm not sure how long that takes. I don't, like 10 minutes, 20 minutes, or we got a little time to kill. Again, I don't want to get too far away from him. But we'll be goofing around with our diamonds and our armor and stuff, so we'll figure that out. Alright, so we got 11 diamonds sitting in the chest, and we got 7 diamond ore. So let's hit those with the fortune pickaxe, see what we get. Putting mending on this is also part of today's tasks. So how we do? Oh, we got 11. Nice. $11 out of 7 blocks. I mean, it could have been better. Honestly, it could have been worse, right? Check these in there. And we need, if you can see, we need pants, chest plate, and I think an axe is what I want to get. Today, I think 22 diamonds is enough for all that. Chest plate, pants, and an axe. And I mean, I guess we could get, I've been thinking about getting a diamond shovel. You know, but the thing is, a diamond shovel with unbreaking would be great. I kind of wouldn't mind having mending for it. Because it will get beat up pretty quickly. But we'll see. We got 3 things to figure out right now. Alright, let's see what's going on with the old enchanter. Oh, this has protection 3. Eh. This has protection 3. Eh. This has sharpness 3. Not bad, not bad. What I really would like is a silk touch pickaxe so I can get my melons without breaking them into pieces. I think you can't get mending from an enchantment table, right? But I'm pretty sure you can get silk touch. I'm positive. I mean, the thing is, it could, you know. I don't really need sharpness on an axe, which sounds weird, right? Do I try something else? Do I throw something dumb in here? Let's see. I know we got those pants. Oh, do I make an iron chest plate or, yeah, and just kind of see? I guess I need, a whatchamacallit, grinding stone. I get slabs, maybe? No. Yes, one stone slab. It's gotta be stone slab. Just stone, right? Yeah. Bank, grindstone. Well, let's stick those back in there. Yeah, I forgot about this chest. It's kind of a treasure chest. You know, we're doing pretty good. We got a potion of invisibility in here. Oh, this is where the bones are going. Some decorated pots, some sherds, keys, wind charges, breeze rods. There's the snowballs. A couple ender pearls. Potion of swiftness, guster banner pattern, and creator. Oh, I put some paintings up. This is my favorite. These two I just thought looked cool. They're not really not placed very well in here, but it's something to look at. Oh yeah. So, oh, I got a grindstone. Oh no, I have a spare. No way. Oh, I'm so stupid. Well, okay. Oh, pizza. You knucklehead. That's okay, though. That's okay. Having a spare set ready to go is not a problem. We could also maybe get, so like maybe I get, you know, if it says Unbreaking 3 on either one of these for an enchant, I'm just going to go for it, right? Hope we get some other stuff. Or if I happen to see, you know, like thorns or, you know, just anything that I want on either one of these. I always put fire protection on my pants. Just a little extra or something, you know. And protection 4 on everything else. I know, legit, you should go protection 4 on everything. But whatever. But we might see. So, we do have a pair of iron pants. Let's start with that. Because I think will that change all of them? This is why we have the extra levels. Oh, lapis. Lapis with a... Oh, I just gotta put it in there. Okay. Alright, yoinkity yoink. Let's see. Man, I'm gonna be heckin' mad if it's got some good stuff on it. Oh my god! I'm so irritated right now. I'm so irritated right now. I am so irritated right now. protection 4. We get anything else? And unbreaking 3. Okay. Thorns 2. Beautiful. All right. Did we get anything else with it? Oh. We'll get rid of that for sure. Not terrible. Not terrible. Not great either. Yeah, let's see. Let's see. And we gotta do the axe. Unbreaking 3. Unbreaking 3. Sharpness 3. I might have to just do an axe then. Again, I'm gonna be so mad. I guess you just roll it and hope for the best. And get rid of it if we need to. Sharpness 3. I had a feeling. That's going to put us under 30. That's okay. Oh boy. I think we get it back up to 30 real quick. We'll do a little fishing. And we'll re-roll the axe. Won't take too long, and maybe we get a Silk Touch book. That's how we get a Silk Touch pickaxe. So I was looking it up. I was curious. I was like, because I've been, I do a lot of fishing. And I was like, well, how rare is it to get Silk Touch? Apparently it's pretty rare. It's pretty much about as rare as, like, mending. But I'm curious because I feel like the odds don't take into account these books that have, like, I've gotten books with, like, 7 enchantments on it in this series. So, those books that have 3 to 7, because we've got quite a few mending books fishing. I think, like, 5 or 6, something like that. Now, I do a lot of fishing. I mean, easily 1,000 casts, maybe even 2,000 or more. Like when you consider everything in this box is 1 cast. And I already took out hundreds of fish and took them over to the village, and I've probably eaten a stack or so of fish in the early game. Let me just toss this bread in there. I cannot believe these pants, though. I mean, I do have thorns, too. I'm excited about that. I wish Unbreaking was on it. And I've been super happy with this. Pizza loves thorns. Anyway, I need to figure out this chest at some point. Well, let's go dump some junk. Yeah, I missed the cactus. I need to get that going again. Yeah, this is basically dead. Anyway, we're already almost there. It won't take too long. I should probably try to go to sleep tonight, though. I'm not sure how many nights I've been awake. But we'll see. Well, like I said, who knows? We might get lucky. Anyway, axes are great with efficiency. Silk Touch Diamond Axe, I don't know. Is it worth it? Is it better to just... No, I still feel like, for me, for this and what I do, I think Silk Touch is fine. Logs are logs, basically, right? I use a lot of stone tools, even when I have diamond tools. Even when I have mending, even when I have, like, a skelly farm somewhere. Oh, caught one of my own fish. Like, I used just stone shovels to clear out that hill back there. There's a lot of blocks, too. Because I can just, make 10 of them and use them until they break. It's not as fast, obviously, as diamond with, efficiency 5 on it or something. But it gets the job done. It's faster than just punching stuff with my hands. Back-to-back books, that's good. I feel like, here's the funny thing too, though. I was thinking about this. So, there are enchants that show up a lot, right? Loyalty shows up a lot. Protection shows up a lot. Sharpness shows up a lot. Power 4 shows up a lot. Just power, I guess, but specifically it seems like power 4. 3 books. So I still think it's coded somewhere. You know what I mean? That makes Silk Touch and Mending just a little more rare. And I know, like, just a straight up mending book, I don't think the stats on that has changed. I think it's still very rare to just get a book with just mending on it. So a book with just Silk Touch on it is what I think those stats are going on. There we go. Whoops. Just going to fish until, the night is over. Might as well. Because we're going to need more experience than 30 levels. But yeah, I get, like, so in Java edition, I believe the axe is better for critical hits. You see a lot of Java players use axes when they're fighting each other and mobs. But it makes the swords better in Bedrock, so. This is Bedrock. I've looked at a lot of different things, and obviously having a PC and playing Minecraft, there's tons and tons of things you can do. You can't do on a console, right? However, we'll come back for you, Orb. Really, for most of the things that aren't in parity, I feel like Bedrock kind of wins in that situation. Let's get ourselves these. Oops. What did I just toss in there? Yeah, we want those. What else? What else? What else? This. I guess we this. All right, let's see what we got. We got Luck of the Sea 3. Oh, and Fortune 3. Ooh. Ha. Okay. I may make a Diamond Hoe. Loyalty 3. See, I get that all the time. Loyalty 3. Look. It's crazy how often it. I mean, Unbreaking 3 is good. We'll just love it down here. Fortune 3, yeah, we'll stick you down here. But I'm just curious, just in this bit right here. Loyalty 3. Loyalty 3. Loyalty 3. A lot of blast protection, it looks like, too. Loyalty 3. Loyalty 3. Loyalty 3. What is that, like 8? And I bet some of these books that have other things on it that I want to keep. Oh, there's another Fortune 3. Good. I got a crazy feeling we might see it again. Although I think I threw most of them in that box up top. Yeah, we got a lot of good books. This might take a minute to figure out. Looks like I cleaned up the Loyalty 3 pretty much. There it is. Three, sharpness 4. Wow. So like 10 Loyalty 3 bucks. Anyway, Unbreaking also seems to show up quite a bit. But yeah, for whatever reason, I really don't understand this. I guess because they wanted you to be able to eat the melon slices, which has saved me, by the way. In fact, I think in this playthrough, I started out in the jungle eating watermelon. But you get like 4 to like 7 for each melon. And it takes 9 to make one. So. Huh. Wonder what happened there. Stupid llamas. Oh, my gas grew up. Fantastic. Alright. Oh, boy. What do I need? Let's see. Saddles are here, yes. Yes. Alright. Let's see. I don't have a lot of colors. What do we need? We need some glass, some wool, and some leather. I got a little bit of sand. Like that. Okay. What color saddle should we get? What do I have? Not really much here. What kind of flowers we got sitting around? I was going to say yellow, red, pink, maybe? Green. Let me just get a red saddle, why not? Oh. Yeah. Alright. Try to fix my inventory just a skosh. You. What kind of Oh, it's the gas. I was like, what horrible noise is that? Hey, buddy. What else do I need? Leather and something else. Oh, wool. Uh, can you just... Do I need to make a red sheep? I'm not really sure how else to, like, combine this. But you can't smack that on there. Maybe if I just put it on the ground? This? And do this? Nope. Oh boy. Alright. Oh well. I got sheep. You're red now. Alright. Look at him playing with the cows. He's kind of following me. That's good. Oh boy. So much crap. Alright. Here, let's chuck those in there. If I can get my crosshair on it. There we go. There's some of the dirt I'm taking down the hill. Hey buddy, I'm working on it. Alright, I need probably a couple of those. Grab this. I know, I'm working on it. I gotta have something to... what am I missing? I have wool. Oh, I need 2 pieces of glass. Alright. Boom. 1 red harness. He's going crazy down there. I guess I need a fence post for now. I don't need him running all over the place. We got tons of leads because these stupid llamas. Right, and then... Yeah. Got a few snowballs. That's our boots. Hey, buddy. And we're just gonna feed him snowballs till he grows up. Try not to hurt him. Oh no, where to stick this guy for right now? I don't want him to get hurt. Like, he might fly into the fire or something. Like, he'll get off his lead over there. Boy. I guess way over here for now. I'll stick him over here. Look what I got. Nummy nummies. Here you go. Come on, buddy. Yeah, it's a big house in the way of your big head. Yeah, I feel like we're going to need to... That's okay. Come here. Come here. Papa's got the snowballs. I just broke that. Come on. Come on. Come here. Alright, let's throw this on you. And this. Come here. There we go. Alright, don't go anywhere. We need you for later in the episode. Alright, cool. Don't... No. Something else I need to do. Actually... Yeah. I need to get my crafting table and... furnace going again. On me in my inventory. Oh, didn't get the seed for it. Well, here we go. Oh, here. Okay. Let's get a pumpkin seed and melon seed and fix those. Again, I'm not sure what happened to the melon. Nope. Boop. That way we can get to them before anything grows in their spot. There. Fix that. Okay. Alright, we got a ghast. Chuck those in there. Okay. Alright, so let's get the axe going here. Nope. Yep. Chuck this in here. Just get a little experience back. A little XP. Let's see what we got going now. Sharpness 3. Sharpness 4. I don't care. I don't care about sharpness 4. Efficiency, sharpness 1. We're still going to end up, irritatingly, wasting another level. What now? Smite? Are you kidding me? I mean, I take on breaking, honestly, at this point. That's some sharp stone axes here. All right, come on. Hook me up. Unbreaking 3. All right, I'll take that. I'll take that. Here, let's do this. I guess we'll just leave these in here for a second. Try to clean up my inventory just a skosh. We'll do a little fishing. I really should, honestly, be sharing these sheep more often. Oh, I can't believe he's red now. Oh, whatever. Because I'm going to need a lot of wool. Why pizza? Exactly. I could breed a couple more sheep. Whatever. We're not, whatever, listen, what I want to do with the wool is not going to happen today, so. Right, what do you got? Packed ice. Ooh, no, I got wildflowers, moss block, sugar cane, and 2 coral block. I believe I have moss blocks. I do. Because because I got glowberries. Cause, yeah, I was in a lush cave. All right, I don't know. I don't need none of that stuff. It's kind of dark over here, you guys. Sorry. Here, do this. Do this. There. That was better. Ow. Okay. I mean, we're already almost up to level 29. And we're fishing in the rain, which some people says makes fishing better. We need to think of a name, too, so maybe we'll go for 31 levels. It's not that I struggle with names. Whoops. It's just that, like, naming dogs is easy. Naming cats is easy. Naming a ghast? I don't know. What do you name a happy ghast? Like Riff and Raff made sense. I do. You know what? I got an idea. I know what we're gonna call him. I got it. So the goggles, right? The flying goggles on their harness. You know what it reminds me of? It reminds me of the old World War I pilots, right? And the 2 most famous World War I pirates. I don't even know. It was less. It was like their planes' names, I think. It was the Sopwith Camel, or Sopwith. I'm not really sure how you say it. And the Red Baron. So we're going to name him Red Baron. I think the Red Baron, the actual pilot, maybe was Austrian. I'm an old dude. I love history, like most old dudes. But my World War One knowledge is way less than World War Two and above. But they were biplanes. I do know that. And they flew missions. They were ace pilots. They fought each other, I think, a couple times. I don't think the Sopwith Camel ever beat the Red Baron, but I'm not 100% sure on that. I don't think so. And then, I do think they fought once or twice. And then, but they would, back then, they basically, the way they dropped bombs was they just had like a crate, like literally a crate, with bombs in their planes, and they would pick one up and hold it out while they were flying and drop it on the battlefield. Isn't that nuts? Oh, levels. Yes. I'm kind of glad I started early. What's going on up there? Y'all see that? Excuse me, sir. Got him. I need rotten flesh, actually. Creeping out of my woods like that. I don't think so. That was a great shot, Pizza. Thanks, Pizza. You're the best. I know. Hey, look at the distance from my fishing spot to here. Oh, hey, buddy. Yeah, it's dark in these woods. Very shady. Ooh. Shady isn't like sketchy. No, shady isn't like shade, but also sketchy. Yeah, you know what? And you can see I set some things on fire at one point because I mean, yeah, it would, but they're just so dense, these trees, and everything's attached, and so like, even if I just wanted to cut down this one tree, if I want all the leaves to go away, I got to cut down like 11 more trees. It's crazy. To me. But yeah, you can see I haven't really, I didn't bring it back tons. But here's what I'm thinking. So I like this little abutment. Pete said, abutment right here coming out into, I think this view looks really good. I really like this view. I mean, vines. Yeah. So I was trying to figure out how I wanted to curve it, which is why I started digging here. But what's definitely going to go, all this is going to get pulled back. I'll show you. It's once I cleared out all the trees to the village here, you can see, we can pull this pretty far back without really messing with the hill here. We might push this back a little bit. But basically everywhere, all this that I'm walking on right now, I want to flatten. We'll still have a hill that goes down to our base, but that'll give me a ton of space. We can actually decorate the pond. We might even expand it a little bit. By the way, that pond was not there. I built it. But anyway, real quick. So I was clearing out all these trees, right? Creeper hole, by the way. Yeah, things don't always go as planned. I was clearing out all those trees, and I realized, I was like, wait a minute. There's like a little cave down here. This goofy little thing, and it is goofy because it's like, you're like getting in these tight confines, and you're like, is this really, actually, there's some ore there. Go anywhere? It does. It goes into a massive, massive cave system. By the by. And I'll show you the results of what that was all about here in a bit. And we'll go fly over there on our flying gas, or happy gas. I don't think I can do that. Okay. Silk touch. There we go. Yeah. Because I came out a completely different place. There's a witch. She's not. Well, I guess she could be in the woods. Because they're dark and scary. Yeah, well, that's going to bother me. Yeah, I think they're just in the walls, maybe. Yeah, it's pretty bright. Clear up here. Yeah. Danger. But yeah, it took me pretty far across the map. Over to the Snow Mountain. Which is where we got our snowballs, and that's why we got a gas. We got a gas because we went to the Nether and traded, but... Okay. I'm supposed to be fishing up to 30 levels. Actually, we're not putting leather in here anymore. Look at how many things we got. I've been getting a lot of stuff. It's weird. It like goes in cycles, right? It's like I'll catch like hundreds of fish and get hardly any enchanted stuff, and then I'll start grabbing all this enchanted stuff. I'm gonna go throw these all away. You're like pizza. We're fine. We are more than fine. That's why we have the junk drop here. Yoink, 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 yoink. And yeah, we'll get rid of these. Let's stick this in here. Whatever. Right. That's why, look, right there, putting that stone in there, putting random crap and stuff, that's why my things get out of control. Often. Oh, we're not bow fishing, we're fishing. Uh, I've never been bow fishing, but I have a cousin that does it. I like regular fishing. Now, when it comes to regular fishing, I like, you know, saltwater, freshwater, rivers, streams, creeks, lakes, ocean. I love it all. I like going after big fish. I like going after little fishies. When I was a kid, we weren't like, we didn't have a lot of money. So we often, fishing was a way to help like sustain us, you know. Hunting and fishing brought food to the table. But probably about the time I was like 15 maybe, is when I just started. You know, I do like the taste of certain fish. Spot here in Virginia, you get those out of the ocean, really delicious. Croaker's good too, and crappie. Panfish a lot of times aren't that great, but whether you say crappie or crappies, I mean, I always grew up with crappie. But crappie actually, I really like the taste. They taste really good. Northern pike also has a decent flavor, I think. I love seafood. I love freshwater fish. I like fish in general. I mentioned this in other streams, but the one fish I don't like though is like even people who don't like fish like this fish usually, and this is the one I don't like, and I don't like salmon. And I'm a person that tries. Not only do I try things, I try things multiple times, right? Because there's stuff I didn't like when I was a kid that I started liking when I was a teenager. There's stuff I didn't like when I was a teenager that I started liking in my 20s and 30s. You know what I mean? Like your tastes grow and change. Taste buds grow and change. So, you know, I believe in like retrying things, but I think I've tried salmon enough. I don't think I need it. I don't like it. Just don't. And before anybody says or comments, smoked, broiled, uh, you know, sautéed, baked, raw. I've had lox. I can't get into it. But put a piece about of any other fish, and I'm in. I love catfish. Catfish is probably it might be my favorite for freshwater. I like flounder really good too, really well. It's funny. My mother was very picky about the English language. So my mom's from the Midwest, right? My dad's from Virginia, where I live, and you know, he always said that kind of southern rednecky language. And my mother's not, she didn't have a problem with the accent or anything, like dropping G's. I'm talking, not talking. But yeah, certain things she was tight on. You're not doing good. You're doing well. Yoink. Anyway, I just want to get to 31, maybe even 32. I mean, whatever. Right? Because I want a name tag for the Red Baron over there. And we have tons of name tags. So I think you can make them now, right? See, I know you can make leads now. I think you can make name tags now. But I never have to worry about those kind of things because there's always, even if I don't kill the wandering trader or his llamas, they break. You just go pick them up. He's not very good at leading his animals. And even though they're not quite as common as some of the other things you fish up, I'm just curious. What are we looking at in here? Where are the name tags? Yeah, we're heading towards like a stack of name tags. We got another one. Not a problem. I think I've moved the rotten flesh to another chest also. I guess, and tripwire hooks. You know what? There's true junk, I think. I mean, I think they're applicable for certain redstone things, but like more gimmicky kind of stuff. You know what I mean? What do we get for the book? Ooh, so we can get fire protection 4 for sure on the pants. That's good. That's good. Not sad about that, but I mean, look at all these books we fished up. I mean, these are the books I like. I definitely have something on them I want to use, and that's plenty, right? These books, less useful unless I really want something like, if I want to switch to the crossbow, if I want to go, I do have a trident somewhere, I think. There it is. Not in great shape, but we can get mending on it, I suppose. But yeah, I think I know you guys are like, I thought you were going to listen. I am. We're gonna get dog armor. It's happening. And I got a really cool thing to show you guys too. But we'll get there. We'll get there. Sometimes you got to do the work. You know what I'm saying? I watch a lot of YouTubers just digging holes. Whether it's to build something or they're just, they need terracotta or they need, sand or whatever. Mud. Sometimes this is what Minecraft is. And I would say, if you follow the series, this is probably my least nice-looking pond. I always try to get myself a really nice-looking pond because I spend so many hours fishing. You want to have a good-looking pond. Looks nice underwater. And like I said, we had that. I don't remember which episode I showed you guys, but right off the coast here, for some reason, in my cold ocean biome, there's this one little sliver of like warm ocean biome, and there's tropical fish there. So we even got some tropical fish in here. Y'all, the humidity here in Virginia is crazy. It's been crazy. I mean, it's been raining for days, but yeah. It's only supposed to be like 76 today, and probably a lot of people are like, wow, that's beautiful weather. Ugh. When the humidity is over 9,000, okay? Even that is miserable. I'm trying to save on AC, because the world is expensive these days. Don't know if you guys knew, but everything is expensive. The nice thing about my townhouse, though, I don't have to pay for water. So there's that. I don't have to pay for water, and I don't have to pay for garbage. Just take it down to the dumpster and let the truck come and take care of it. And water's just included. Although, interestingly, I suppose. Excuse me. Water has never been a particularly expensive bill. No, I don't have like a family, 2 parents and 6 kids or something. It's just me nowadays, but still. It's nice not to have to pay however many bucks a month. Oh, we got a buck. All right, good enough. Yoink, come here. What you guys doing over here? Goofing around. Yoink, yoink, yoink. Get rid of all this stuff. Wow. What do we get in the book? Mending. Oh, that's on the bow. Protection 4, power 4. Again, protection 4, it's pretty common. It's kind of like loyalty. Because we have like 10 or 11 loyalty books. Loyalty 3. Oh, what's going on, Master YT? How you doing? I appreciate the offer. Thank you so much. However, I've mentioned this before in other streams. It's just not something I do. Um, no offense. I'm sure you're a lovely person. I really am. But I don't know you. You know what I'm saying? And we're streaming. Now, if you want to find me on PlayStation Network and send me a friend type thing, absolutely do that. But yeah. And also be over 18. Yeah. Pizza's over 50 years old. And I've said this before also, if my 15-year-old kid, 13-year-old kid, 10-year-old kid was playing video games with a 50-year-old, I'd be like, I have 2 kids. My kids are like, one's almost 30, the other one's almost 22. You know what I'm saying? I'm a parent. It's just, no. So keep that in mind. But thank you very much. I really appreciate it. It's nice. Oh, all right. We got enough levels. Let's name our guest real quick. Check that in there. Oh, yeah. Name tag. There we go. Let's get rid of some of this trash. And again, we got some nice stuff here. I might keep the punch one bow. But we got so many bows and fishing poles and more than one great pole. We don't really need anymore. That's better. That's better. Yeah, like I said, I'm sorry, Master. But I appreciate the offer. Thank you. Alright, let's name this guy. Over here. Chuck that in there. Yoink. Grab that. Oh, that worked. I'll throw it right back in the inventory. Like I said, this game can get so overwhelming. I need to collect sugar cane. I need to get my wheat field going. We got cocoa beans. So much stuff. Boop. Aha. Look at that guy. And like I said, we'll use him later to show you guys a cool thing I found. We'll use our goopy sharpness 1 axe here. Definitely want to keep the pumpkins and melons going though. Grab them when I think about it. And like I said, hopefully we get silk touch for the pickaxe. Or the axe. Because this is not efficient at all. Now eventually we'll get a farm built. We'll get this automated. But right now, you know, we're still early, mid game. Even though we're making those choices. We're getting there. We're getting there. Boop, boop. Figure that out later. But see, we're just getting, like, even if I turn all these watermelons here. We've got 2 full stacks of pumpkins, and we barely have a stack in the same amount of time, right? Because we made those gardens about the same time. Nice, like you said, just find me on PlayStation Network. Alright, let's see. Boop. Alright. So, we are going to give this axe at least Unbreaking 3, right? So, alright, hopefully we get some good stuff to go with it. Efficiency 4, I can't argue with that. Because we're going to start messing with the villagers soon. We'll get a Silk Touch villager. Right. Let's see. All right, so efficiency 4, pretty good. We get it up to efficiency 5. Let's see how many mending books we have left. I don't think I have very many. We got this one. Oof. It'd be good for a sword, but... yeah, I think I just have the 1 mending book. So we need a mending villager and a Silk Touch villager. Let's get rid of Blast Protection 4. Let's see how much... it takes to get a Fire Protection 3 book, because I'd rather have that on my pants. I think the mending, I need to put it on my other pickaxe for now. Oh, that's Depth Strider. Yeah, I wanted Depth Strider. No. Pretty sure we have another Fire Protection 3 book somewhere. There we go. Right. And then could use an unbreak. Oh, we got just a straight unbreaking 3. All right. So yeah. All right. Let's see how many. Oh, I've got Thorns. I could put Thorns 1. At least get it going. So we end up with another Thorns book. We pretty much kitted out with Thorns on everything. Thorns 3 is just, like, on everything is super expensive. So I'm thinking, I generally just get Thorns 2 on as much as I can. Listen, every time they hit me, if they get hit a little bit too, I'm pretty happy with. Okay. Good enough for now. All right, let's put this one and this one together because I think it'll be cheaper to do it that way. Put the pants in there. What? I can't switch them out? What if I do it like this? Oh, you gotta be kidding me. That's not a thing? I've been playing this game forever. I swear. I should know by now. I do have another pair of pants. What do we currently have for these guys? Hello? Why is nothing showing up? Oh, this is our enchanted. That's why. Projectile protection. Ugh. I mean, let's see these. Well, can I combine these in a way that I can still? Let's see. It's going to be expensive though. All right, so chuck those in there. Get that in there. I don't put that on that. If I do this, what do I come out with? Fire protection 4, thorns 2, and it is 18, of course. Yeah, I was going to say, I probably don't have enough levels to put unbreaking on them right now. But we do have diamond pants! Huzzah! We're fully diamond. And then, do I have enough left for this? 6? No. Mending's usually pretty cheap, except on this one. Okay. Wait, does that have unbreaking 3 too? Oh, very good, very good. Okay, alright. Yeah. How much to put Thorns 1 on here? Just get an idea how many levels we need. 4. Oh, well, let's keep this down here. However, yoink, yoink. Ta-da! Yay, we made it. We're in full diamond gear. Very excited. Alright. Sun's going down. I tell you what, while the sun is doing its thing, let's make some brushes. So I was reading up on this. I need ingots, right? And one of the things, looking things up on the interwebs is, it's not a bad thing. We did get a bunch of feathers. There was a culling. you know, for XP and everything. Also, my game was lagging super hard because we had, like, you know, a lot of chickens. But what you guys missed, I had a huge lightning storm, and I'll be darned if it didn't smack right in the middle of these guys and kill almost all my chickens. And, sticks, probably. We got some. But anyway, about 4 brush strokes on an armadillo will break your brush. So, now what do we think brushes are? I would say with the weapons and stuff, but let's check here. There we go. All right, so I'm gonna say we grab these, right, and then we'll we'll see what that gets us, and we'll take the stuff to make more brushes. Oh, I need a new boat, I think. Well, let's go sleep. All right. Let me see if my boat is still down below. Not looking like it. Trying to remember. Yeah, for some reason I don't think I have it anymore. No. Okay. Let's get a new boat. Yoink. There we go. Let's be smart about a couple things. The funny thing is, even after cutting down all these trees, I still need more wood. Truthfully. Stuff I should have done at night, I suppose. Alright, and then where's that? Let's get a crafting table that I left over here. Yeah. Yoink. Alright, let's sail away. Sail away. Sail away. And go see if we can find some armadillos. The van is just over here. I believe it gets pretty big, so I'm hoping that we'll find it. Several. So I don't really know, like I said, I have no idea how this works, honestly. But I would think you can only brush, like, an armadillo once and then, like, time, you know, needs to happen. Oh, we could get some cooler looking chickens and cows, though. Definitely want to do that. So many things I need to do. I want to get depth strider. Yeah. 3 on my boots. Oh, man. I mean, it would be nice if I could just, brush the heck out of one armadillo. Gotta find one of these guys first. A spider somewhere. Hey, a donkey. I'm tempted, but maybe another day. Maybe I should hang out in one area for a minute, just see if they load in, I suppose. Yeah, natural llamas. We got... Like, I was here before, and I swear I was like, saw 4 or 5 armadillos. And now I got nothing. I mean, what you need fermented eyes to breed them. I don't think I have what I need to make those. Yeah, we're heading out of Savannah territory. Are you kidding me? Just none. Alright. This may be a little more difficult than I had guessed. I mean, it's true Savannah. It's not like, I mean, I know we're kind of bordering some... Oh, there's one. Finally. Alright, hey, buddy. There's one. Oh! Nice. Alright. They weren't kidding about the durability on these things. But this poor guy, we're just going to take all his scoop. Yeah. Give me them all. At least, and eventually we need to catch one of these guys and take him back to base. What am I missing? Oh, I put the feathers away. We got a decent amount, I suppose. Oh, pizza. Yeah. There were chickens everywhere earlier. Alright. How much do you need for wolf armor? We got 20. So I think Riff and Raff, I think we're just going to breed them to get our soldiers. We need 3. Wow, it takes 6 scoots. I mean, that seems kind of crazy to me, but whatever. There we go. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I mean, hopefully we get lucky next time and we get, you know, no feathers. You know, we find an armadillo faster. Oh, where? Like, I don't think we're on the map anymore. Oh, we are. All right, where's my boat? I think I landed on this island, maybe. You got thorned. Eh, nope. There's a torch. Yeah, I didn't realize how many it was going to take. I thought maybe like 4 or 5, but quite a few more than that. But anyway, so yeah, we'll breed Riff and Raff. We'll get a pup. We'll grow it up. And that'll be my first soldier. We'll take him into battle, see how he does. And I know you can feed him, you know, and get their health back up. I should probably just be on there. In case of Enderman. Alright. Always want to be ready in case of Enderman. This is where, like I said, we're getting ready to go the librarian route. Even though I basically have a chest full of, well, not a chest full, but even though we got a ton of paper already, we're going to go through it pretty quick. So we'll grab more of this. Probably about time to do a bamboo chop as well. Yeah. Like I said, my bad for not thinking about the recipe a little bit more. Also for leaving the feathers. Knucklehead. Ooh. Okay. Oh, I can't wait. I need 21 levels to get Depth Strider. go. And then in the morning, I'll show you what I found. And we'll take our new happy guest. But yeah, we're going to get multiple librarians. Like I said, I got a librarian with Unbreaking 3. So that's already taken care of. So we need a Mending librarian and we need a Silk Touch librarian. And then anything else, is just for funsies. Hopefully they have multiple trades, and sometimes maybe we'll get something good. I wouldn't mind somebody who had Respiration, just to have around, because I love Respiration. Protection. Protection would be good, even though we fish up tons of protection books. I'm trying to think. What else? Anything that would help with my bow, Yeah, a guy with Infinity would be good. Got that rotten flesh. I might have spin it, is what I'm thinking. I'm going to declare it. What time is it? Not too bad. I got a bunch of crap in our inventory, though. We're getting scoots, you guys. I almost want to armor them. I mean, they're safe here. You have tons of light. They're just... I mean, I want to get them... I want everybody suited up at some point. I guess I should breed them. How much of this do I have? Please tell me I got at least 2 pieces. Yes. Okay, so... You. Look at it, baby. Sit. 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 Nice. There we go. All right. Oh, they're adorable. Look at him. Oh, I forget about the babies. They changed the way they look. That is ridiculously cute. You're probably going to get killed, though, at some point, even with the scoot armor. I feel like the scoot armor is pretty good, though, so... And, at some point, I would like to have, like, maybe 4 dogs, right? And then we can just kind of take them out in the world when we go exploring and doing things, and then when it gets at night, we'll just stay up and, kill. Kill. Yeah, I hear you, bud. I hear you. He's so cute. He's so cute. Adorable. But at least, like I said, the main thing I was concerned about was, like I said, can I get just multiple off of one? And so we answered that. Happily, the answer is yes. I'll check that in there. Oh, still need to get mending on this. We might do a little more fishing. Let's just do a little fishing tonight. I think it was 4 levels, right? Oh, sorry, buddy. Stay over here, like so. Here, look at me. There. Okay, so I don't have to stare at the wall. There you go. Look at the Red Baron over there. The reason I went with the Red Baron, even though I guess technically he was on the opposite side in World War I for my country, Sopwith Camel. That's just a long, that's a pretty long name. Not to mention, I dyed his harness red. This is where the original inspiration came from the name. Yeah, let's get a few levels. Let's get mending on a pickaxe. We'll do that tonight. We'll do a pizza sleep. Get fully rested. You know how I do. Right before the sun comes up, which will be shortly. Caught it even with the lag. Yeah. A little pink in the sky. That's perfect. Go to bed. I guess I'll have to name this little fella. I want to keep it kind of like. I'm not sure how personal I want to go with it. Just in case the inevitable inevitably happens. So. Oh, what am I doing in this chest? I have no idea. All right, let's check out the armor. Do I need, like, I guess we'll go with red again. Wait, I got 2 red dye out of that, right? I think so. I got 2 red wool. Huh. Right, so if I have the red dye on me, can I make a red wolf armor? Or do I have to put the wolf armor on and then dye it? I bet that's it. I bet that's it. Because there don't seem to be categories, so yeah, we'll do that. And we'll have that ready. I guess you shear it off of them like you do leaves. We'll find out. You just gotta grow up is what he's gotta do. Yes, that's all you gotta do is just grow up. You're so cute, you're so cute, it's crazy. Yeah. Tell you what. Anyway, from what I've seen, right, these guys get pretty tanky once they have the armor on. Now, can you feed dogs stuff other than rotten flesh? Like just meat, you would think, right? Will they eat raw chicken? Do you eat raw chicken? Oh, yeah. So cool. So yeah, we keep some raw meat on us. We can feed them when we're out in the field to heal them. And we're going to have a buddy. I'm so excited. I'm so excited. Alright. Let's go for a little bit of a flight. You know what I need? Yeah, let's make a... Hopefully. I got what I need. Yeah. Well, let's make a fence post. Yeah, we'll take all 3 right now. Alright. What I should do... Something like this. I'll grab some of these so I can lure my friend back. like so. Let's get a lead out. Well, I guess I'll get the lead when I break it over here. Yeah. And I want to show you what I found. Hello. Come here. Come here. Come here. Hiya! Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Why does it go so far away? Come here. Yeah! Haha! Alright. Yeah, that's obnoxious. Kind of want the map, though. But I think it won't stick out quite as far. Yeah, that looks better. Alright. Okay. So the slow journey has begun. I'm tempted, though, at least a little bit, to maybe fly up to that mountain. Anyway, yeah, I have torches on the ground that have marked where we're going, but I also vaguely have an idea of where we're going. Oh, this is the life, y'all. This is the life. If they just sped these things up just a little bit. You know what I mean? I mean, it could be fairly early game, you know. Elytra. Oh, there's what I built. So anyway, yeah, I went digging, or I went caving. And like I said, I'll show you why we're big into sheep right now. Because we got to go deep down. Anyway, I needed a lot of ladders. You can see we massacred pretty much all the trees that were around here. For good reason. For good reason. Let's get low. Let's get a fence. Because we don't want to chase you around. Yeah, come here. They're so obnoxious. Yeah, there we go. Ah. Anyway, this is my little fortress of solitude. There's a little bit of leftovers, but you're like, why did you build all these chests, pizza? I'll show you why very soon. We're at level 88. This is going to take a second, just so you know. And we're not at the point where we have, like, you know, eventually I will like to build a drop. Into a water puddle. And possibly a water column to get back up here. I don't know. A bubble vader just seems, this is huge. This is so long. It would be faster than the ladder, though, I think. You see the skulk? You see what I'm seeing? So right there, right in front of us, is the deep dark. And you get the coordinates right here. One of these days I'll start the video on this. Well, maybe we'll do it before we leave today. I'll show you guys the seed. But do you see what's on top of this? So we have a deep dark right here in the city that we can raid. That's why we're growing the sheep. That's why we're getting the wall. We want to be able to get around here without... There are sensors like close by. I set one off not too long ago. Anyway, but there's a trial chamber, like deep dark trial chamber, deep dark trial chamber. Now I'm curious, is the trial chamber going to end up setting off? Like, are you trying to fight wardens and skeletons and breezes and zombies and I don't know. And I don't think this is the same trial chamber that we've already been to. I don't. It's a little far away. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, we got all this sculk we can get for experience. We've got a city to raid. Maybe we'll get some cool diamond tools, diamonds, records. You know, the things you can find down here. Oh, yeah. I just found it. Like I said, that cave that's right beside my base and right beside the village by my base. This, oh, and there's a massive, and when I say massive, I mean massive mine here. Which is where we got, you know, a lot of the ore. And some treasure. From my big exploration. So that goofy little cave I showed you earlier in the video, it's like I said, right beside my base. It led me way over here. And luckily, super luckily, and there are like massive mountains here, so I guess I shouldn't be too surprised. But yeah, we got a deep, dark, literally connected to a trial chamber. So talk about adventure. Speaking of which, so yeah, dug up, chopped down the forest, dug back down, and got all the ladders put in place. Because I was like, you know what? And we lit this little, there's another cave up here. We can go exploring. See what we can find from it. Yep. So eventually I'm going to do what I do. Looks like I missed a few letters. Oh, this place can be kind of dangerous at night. So we have this right here. Woo! I get some rest. But yeah, I plan on hitting this place multiple times. Again, we got a trial chamber and deep dark, so yeah, we'll be oh my. We'll be doing some exploring. Excuse me, chicken. We already got some good stuff. take that home too. Leave a couple of those. This here. Oh, it has some puffer fish. Hey, buddy. How you doing? Run away immediately. Hey, hey, hey. Come here. Alright. Woo! But we are mobile, folks. Actually, yeah. I think I'm going to go fly over this big mountain. Just to kind of get it off my map. Or include it into my map. A sheep. Yep. Oh, there's white foxes. That's cool. Maybe we get a white fox pet at some point. That'll be nice. I'll try to, I'll try to do a lot of goofy Minecraft things. Collect as many friendly mobs as we can. But you can kind of see this mountain taking shape in the background here. Like I said, it goes above the clouds. But when I was running around, just a boat and on foot, I was like, no, I'm not scaling all this. It looks like there's some savanna. So interesting. Oh, this map's great. We got, what do you get from the savanna? We got savanna wood. We got lots of different wood types. There's cherry over there. That's where I get my cherry trees. It's loading in. It's a little rough. On the old frame rate, if I need diorite to trade with a stonemason, I'm good, right? It's way, all the way up to the clouds here. I'm assuming there's a decent amount of iron on these. We'll fly over to this one too. I just couldn't really access most of it when I was here last time, traveling on foot. It was getting dark too. Yeah, we'll clean up the map just a bit. There we go. And head out. So, anyway, if you're checking out the series, if you're watching the series, we have some very fun things to look forward to, is what I'm trying to imply here. We got a deep dark to explore. We got this is the other reason, we're going to full diamond gear. Try to get ourselves set up. I was thinking about those other diamond pieces. And so I have iron pieces with projectile protection. That's what I took into the trial chamber last time, and it was crazy helpful. It was so helpful. Just so many skelly spawners. It just makes sense, really. So maybe we'll do the other diamond chestplate and pants. We'll put those with projectile protection 4. Well, protection 4 on our helmet and boots, and fire protection on the pants. Not quite as helpful, but it should keep us fairly well safe, is my point. I would say you don't have to have it. And again, depending, I'm sure there's some great Minecrafters out there, they don't need all that stuff. For me, I found like the reason we did so well in that first attempt at the trial chamber so early on is that we had projectile protection on 2 pieces of gear, and so our health really, was able to stay pretty high. I briefly thought, uh, when I first moved out of my little cave or whatever, I really like this little pond area. It's really pretty. Uh, so I thought about living here. There's a cave nearby, you know. But I built where I built. Oh, it's super slow. I know. I know. We all know, right? We all know. We know. Sure we do. But it's huge. Like, we're getting around our world now. This is great. We can skip all the obstacles. We can skip all the bad guys on the ground, even at night. Yeah. This gas is going to come in super handy. Thanks, Red Baron. Your first run. How'd you do? What'd you think? He's happy. It's kind of the point, right? He's the happy guest. Look at all this crap in my inventory. Alright, let's get ourselves straight. Yeah. Woof, woof. How much does this take up in a... I would think most of it. You can only put 5 in. Hey, it's not like I need a whole stack of snowballs. Right. Okay, let's put our remaining scoot in the treasure box. We'll put this in there for now. We got a few more ores while we were down there. That's good. More deep slate. And the nice thing about being able to use the stone cutter thing now is that, it doesn't matter if we have deep slate or stone, we can turn it into whatever we want. Chuck those in there for now. Yep. But basically, I kind of want this doggo to grow up. Currently. Get rid of that. And put that in my hand. Whoops. Drop that in there. Everything else is fine. Well, so the next big thing I need to work on is gonna be getting some librarians going here. What do you got? Anything good? I mean, if I didn't have jungle, it would be great. Or cherry 7. Actually, this guy's great. This is fantastic, but Something I really need right now. He's got pink tulips and pink dye. Can you... Here, I have a quick curiousness. Hey, level 5, look at me. So I'm assuming this works like regular flowers, right? So if I just stick this here, and we grow some bone meal, right? We get more. Oh, perfect. Okay. So yeah, I think I'm gonna buy some of the more rare flowers whenever I see them, so I have them for myself. Oh, there's a bee's nest. Yeah, there's a bee's nest. I kind of want to get and bring over here. So we got a lot of things to do. So for the jungle tree, I need to basically I need to get rid of all these cocoa beans and chop down the jungle tree. We'll use the wood because you don't need a whole tree. I'll just use a few of wood, and we'll make a couple little towers, poles, whatever, and we'll use that to grow our cocoa beans. Cocoa beans are mainly for just bone meal, you know. Is there a most helpful to me right now situation? Got him. Yeah, I mean, unfortunately, because just life, I wanted to leave a lot of this dark so I could hunt. You know, but I don't get a ton of mobs out this way. They're mostly in the woods. Anytime you can get a big flat area like this, it's great. We could build, you know, what is it, 144 blocks up in the to the sky. We might do it because we got a good chunk of ocean, you know. But I've had just a lot of times just having a big flat area like this can work out to your advantage. Spooter. Little orbs everywhere. Be a good underground cave system here. Give me my orb. Gimme. Anyway, I can kind of walk this at night, do a little hunting, kill a few baddies. I don't know if it's just because of the moonlight. I feel like there were so many more mobs here when I was first playing this area. Hey, buddy. You got something for me? Only spawners I found a dual. Oh, that's why I ended up, actually, one of the reasons anyway. I went underground. It's because I was hoping to find uh, a natural mine underground, abandoned mine shaft. and get some string for trades with the fishermen, which we did. Worked out pretty well. Like I said, it was a double mine spawner, or a double spider spawner, so had a ridiculous amount of string. Woo! Getting these long shots in tonight. Want that. Give me my orbs. There's one. I think I missed. I see you in there. I see you and a couple of your buddies. Where you guys going? Yeah, Thorn's got him. Come on. Yeah, there's a creeper coming. Any day now. Take all that. Ah! Evil chicken. Could have used them feathers earlier, sir. Anyway. We'll save a little bit on the infinity bow. I'll just sword these guys. This is better. This is better. Like I said, mostly it's the woods, I think, is causing me my biggest problem. Oof. I'm a very good skelly fighter, to be honest. It's not that great at it. I'm pretty good with the bow, though. A little nervous being down here in this hole. There we go. Yeah, you're kind of on the edge, aren't you, buddy? I don't think they really mess with these guys, though, right? I don't think so. I don't think so. Fun little fight. Because I need a good bit of rotten flesh, and that didn't really give me much. And I was, you know, I haven't found a zombie spawner, so. I can only do so much. 17, that's pretty good. Grow up, will ya? Getting our inventory straight. Let's get a good night's rest. Right before the sun comes up. That's the way pizza loves to do it. Nice. All right, I'm going to take a quick break. I'll be right back. All right. I feel like in a weird way. Oh, here let's eat. Let's eat. Let's get mending. Do I have Unbreaking 3 on this? Oh, that's going to be perfect, right? So yeah, let's throw this together. Oh, it's 15. Why did I think it was less than that? I don't know. I don't know why I thought that. You know what? I'm gonna do what pizza does. Oh well, okay, all right. No, I'm just gonna fish. It won't take long. It won't take long, and you never know. Maybe we'll get a silk touch book or another mending book. Who knows? But I know we like again. A good bit of the episode is this, just this. Just me fishing. I know, but you know, I say to this day, except for having a spawner, and preferably one nearby. This is the best way to get experience because you're getting loot every single cast, right? Food, if you're not trading. I mean, I'd have enough fish to live. I don't even know how many days in Minecraft, right? Hundreds. Sure, we're getting some junk, boots and tripwire hooks. They're not really useful. But a lot of the stuff that's considered, oh, sorry, buddy. A lot of the stuff that's considered junk isn't. String's great for making bows and more fishing poles and other things. If I wanted to like cap off, which I might do eventually, the bamboo back there. Uh, we're not playing with other people. This is a solo world. So, traps and things aren't really a thing. If you're playing with friends, like other than pranks, what's the point? Like I said, bones. We get bone meal. Pufferfish, really, I guess they're only really good for trades. Same as tropical fish. Now, if I could put those tropical fish in a bucket, you know what I'm saying? If I could make a bucket with tropical fish, that would be awesome. Don't know why it's not a thing. Because really, and the fishermen, I know it's going to sound silly, but to me, are still kind of like a newer, trader. So for a long time, pufferfish, other than, making, well, if you can make a bucket of pufferfish, can't you make a bucket of tropical fish? You would think, right? I don't think it's an option, though. So yeah, I mean, pufferfish were basically trash. Tropical fish were basically trash until they added the fishermen into the game, as far as I can tell. Uh, I take my allergy meds because I wasn't really going out in the world today, but I do have the windows open. I started to talk about that earlier. The weather here is crap, but I do have the windows open. It's it's not great as far as being comfortable because, like I said, the humidity is just disgusting. But temperature-wise, I got a fan going. It's not. It's pretty nice. Train's coming. But I want to be able to fix up this pickaxe, even if I'm not really using it right now. Just go ahead and get it set up. We got plenty of efficiency books, so we can, increase the efficiency on it at some point. But yeah, I think we're gonna get 15 levels, and then I think we're gonna grab some paper and some pumpkins and some melons and go do a little bit of trading, drop some off. And get a little bit of experience that way. Get some more emeralds. I just kind of want to see what's going on in the village. They keep breeding babies. There was, I guess, a bunch of empty beds. There's this one villager that just won't attach to a workstation. And I also want to kind of plot out an area where I want to build, like, a little apartment so I can throw some beds down and we can breed up some librarians and toolsmiths and armorsmiths and all the type of things. The village has got 3 clerics. So what I'm thinking about doing is grabbing at least one of the brewing stations and just bringing it back here. We don't have any nether wart yet. We don't have any blaze rods yet, but I'm fairly confident we'll find it at some point. But I hope you guys are enjoying this map. I think this map is, like I said, it's a lot of fun. I mean, we got a trial chamber basically like I can access right from under my base. Not far from here, we've got a deep dark and another trial chamber. There are some pretty big mountains, so maybe the deep dark, there's maybe more than one city, which would be cool. But and again, we'll get some experience from trading, and I'll probably just fish through the night, honestly. Just get a few more ink sacs. I should probably go do that today. Truthfully. But I feel like the point has been made. Minecraft is one of those games where it's like you're doing chores and it's kind of boring. You're farming, you're doing whatever. And then next thing you know, you're fighting mobs. So you're in the deep dark. You know what I mean? Sometimes you're just standing here fishing. I love my outfit, by the way. How it kind of breaks through the armor. So my epaulette is on my left shoulder. It breaks through. And if you've noticed my boots, they kind of stick through. You don't know what Pizza looks like without his armor on. That's kind of like Check out those bulky arms, yo. A pirate-ish with a mohawk. Maybe like an ex-military guy. Privateer, I think, is really what I was going for. You know, you might work for the British Navy this week. You might work for the Dutch next week. You might, you might be raiding Spanish galleons or protecting Spanish galleons. You don't know. The mercenary pizza. Like I said, in the old days, they called them privateers. You get a letter of marque. If you want to know an interesting fact, I'm not going to reveal, obviously my last name. That would be a terrible idea. But Pizza's family are kind of famous pirates, known for pirating in up the shores of Carolina, Virginia, and down to the Caribbean. French pirates. You want to know how French I am? Or my ancestors on my dad's side. There's a region in France that's our last name. That's where we're from. That region of France. During the Calvinist uprisings and troubles, and I don't really have a clear answer on which side we were, whether we were pro or anti-Calvinist. I can't figure that out. But basically, my people left France. A lot of my people left France in 1550. And they moved to Sweden and grew, and then moved to America, to Virginia, in Hopewell, the Cape of Good Hope, in 1600. Plantation owners and also pirates who freed slaves. So it's a mixed bag of history, like history usually is. But again, we're a branch of my family, the branch that I come from. It's pretty famous for being pirates, privateers, and raiding and freeing slaves from the Dutch. And then there's a bunch of other jackasses that were plantation owners and slave owners. And because slaves were often left with, we'll use that term, not given, left with, their names of their former masters. And considering I'm in Virginia where we landed, I meet lots of black people with my last name as well. I worked with several when I worked at Amazon, actually. We had a long conversation one day. Actually, we had a long conversation in line when we were... Several of us were there getting holiday work, just picking... Like, I've worked for Amazon a couple times during Christmas for extra money. And the guy in line with me we had already been chatting and bullshitting, and like after a while, they were like blah blah blah, and they said our last name, and we both stood up, and I was like, "Wait, what's your last name?" And he was like, "Is it, it was my last name?" And I was like, "Oh," and like this guy knew, and I knew what that meant. But I mean, it was a long time ago. We talked about it a little bit, how weird it was for both of us. You know, we were good friends. We worked together for the first like 4 weeks of training, and then he went to a different department. And like I said, my last name is French. It's very unique. It's not like Smith. So it's fairly obvious. My ancestors, on like I said, they were some good guys and there were some bad guys. And then pirates, even if they were freeing slave ships and doing that kind of stuff, they weren't necessarily good guys. Oh, he grew up. Fantastic. All right. We are good. Let's go. Oh, I was like, why do I have no slots? Dressed. Throw a bunch of this stuff in here. Probably vivre say. No, see we're playing. Not really. I know a little. All right. So, All right. So we got Riff and Raff. Like I said, I just can't. I can't. But what do we name our first soldier? I have a name in mind. It's a funny movie. I don't even remember what the movie's called. It was a space movie. I think it had Matthew Lillard in it, and Prince Jr., whatever his name is, Frankie. Is it Frankie Prince Jr.? Anyway, it was sick. It got panned, but I loved it. So yeah, I'm gonna go with that. I don't know if that's how you spell it. That's how we're spelling it. All right. You like this. You like that. Todd the dog, y'all. Todd the fighter. All right. And then let's get this and shoot. Here we go. This. I really hope this is how it works. And let's see. Oh, that looks so good. I don't want to hit him. It's got to be left click. Dang it. Yeah. Sorry, Todd. Yeah, I don't. Maybe you can't. I thought you could dye their armor. I'll look it up eventually. In the meantime, let's give this guy some chicken. Because I smacked him. Didn't wanna. Here. You can have both. Oh. Anyway, I guess he's fully healed. River. Alright. Anyway, let's head over to the village. Let's grab the stuff I want to grab first. Then we'll head over to the village. So we'll grab some more fish just to give myself some more inventory space. We'll grab the rotten flesh. We'll grab the puffer fish. Puffer fish. Fish. Yeah, that'll work. And, oh man, alright, let's grab a bunch of paper. That'll work. Yeah. Keep it down. Anyway, we'll trade with the fishermen and at least get the paper trades out of the way with the one librarian that's around here somewhere. We'll come back for these guys. Just a random. I was like, did I bring my dog? I didn't think. I mean, I could now. I didn't think I had though. All right, buddy. There. Boom, he's a master. We can trade these with him now. Just leveling up like crazy. Getting emeralds. Fantastic. What does he trade? Boats? Yeah. Oh, boats for emeralds. Oh, that's a pretty good trade too. Anywho. I guess it's all down here. Fishy stuff. A little bit of coal over this way. I should bring more. I think there is one person that trades coal. I'm not 100% sure. Alright, let's see. Like I said, there's 3 clerics. But I've only traded with one. Kind of want to. Oh, there's the librarian. Like I said, he's got Unbreaking 3 and Crap Book, right? Lunge 3. So let's go. Oh man. Yeah. I wouldn't mind a clock, but other than that, there's just not much going on here. Unbreaking 3 is great. Can't be mad about it. Hey, buddy, are you the cleric that I trade with? It takes a lot of rotten flesh. No, not him. I don't have enough anyway. No, it is him. But I still don't have enough. Oh, I guess I could buy stuff from him. What do you got? Redstone? Gold's an easy trade. I got a decent amount of gold. We'll just do that while we're here. And the gold trades should probably even out. It's getting late, I think. Yeah. We'll do 2 days of trading. Oh, did I? Yeah. I make it. I'll probably get a map maker here as well. I'm just looking for this one villager. Like, if he was going to pick up any job, I would think it would be far. No, no, he still doesn't have a job. Still won't do a damn thing. All right. What do we got? We got all this stuff, right? So while they're here, ish, we can knock out this part at least. Thanks, bud. Where's your friend at? I thought he hung out over here. So I'm thinking maybe right in here is where we build like our apartments. Not a lot going on up this way. We'll kind of like that way, like probably right in here. Actually, it's a really good spot. And then we'll build the whatever librarian tables right there. But I cannot find the other farmer at this particular moment. Ouch. All right, we'll worry about it tomorrow. We did get the carrots done. That's good. Looking nice on the emeralds. Let's see. Take these out. We got over a stack. Right? Nope, not quite a stack. But we're getting there. We're getting there. I think what we'll do is we'll split this with that. And that way I have some for the wandering trader. I gotta get a real path built. Over here. But again, a lot of terraforming. In the plans for this way. And we got plenty of potatoes for trades. I'll probably add like another farmer or two as well, just to have more emeralds and XP from these guys. But we can also make baked potatoes for experience. That should do it. We're just choring. We got the general chores that need to be done. So, might as well knock that out. So we'll do. Yeah, we'll do 2 stacks of potatoes. We'll just cook those up. Yoink. Alright, toss that in there. Grab another stack here. There we go. Roof. Let's grab some paper. We'll keep those. And some leather. Let's get a stack of books. Alright. Just trying to make some room, you know. Oh, I cannot wait. Yeah, we need a path with stairs. That makes sense. Well lit. Maybe get some lamps, some things built. Lots of leaves here I should be collecting for fuel. There we go. Yeah, I mean, at some point, even just for making the path, and like I said, we're going to scale this a bit back so we can have more room down below. I feel like they're getting better, you know what I mean? Like Minecraft, Mojang has really figured out that, you know, one, there's a bunch of stuff in the game that just really was kind of useless, right? And to me, this feels like, you know, as cool of a decoration as it can be. I see a lot of people making like carpet designs with this stuff and doing really, really neat stuff. The fact that I can turn this into bone meal and fuel is excellent. So hopefully, you know. Like next up is all this sulfur dust cubes and things. I'm not how sure that helpful that's going to be. I think it's great for mini games, 100%, and I'm 100% on board. Do I think it's going to be useful for your basic survival playthrough? No, not really. At all. Truthfully, I just don't see how it's going to be helpful, but I don't know. I'm not a super Minecrafter. There might be some really cool stuff that people haven't even figured out yet, so. Kind of got to wait and see. All right. Yeah, let's get this cleaned up and then our furnaces. I tell you what's been nice. I haven't been having to like just chop down and grow and chop down and grow and chop down and grow. Trees in general, mostly jungle trees, which would be what I would normally use in a situation where I have jungle trees. So, I mean, there's so much still left in the forest, and I mean, we've used so much for cooking food, iron, you know, whatever. crazy helpful, along with the bamboo, which is, I mean, technically should be my main fuel source, but doesn't really need it to be. There we go. Because there's so many dead leaves, it's crazy. Crazy toys in the attic, we are crazy. No. Yes. Boom, look at that. Fortune 3, Unbreaking 3, Efficiency 4, boom, and Mending. Mending's good, Mending's good. Moon is going down. Can we get to sleep? Yes, look at me. Getting a full night's rest. Sleeping through the night, you guys. Woo! I feel so much better. Look at you. Look at you, Todd. You look amazing. Oh, I know what I need to do here. Let's see. We'll get to adventuring with you eventually. I think I should probably get another white sheep. What? Or I guess I could just dye the sheep white again. I believe there's some white flowers up here. I should have brought more stuff over with me. I wasn't thinking. Here we go. Please do. All right. Anyway, I don't want too many sheep, especially a baby sheep. They just eat so much grass. They'll pretty much, well, until they grow up anyway, they'll just devour like everything in this little pen. It's not really big enough. However, like gray. I knew it wasn't white. I knew it wasn't white. It doesn't have to be white. I want it to be. I mean, red's not terrible, I suppose. I want to be able to see it well. Uh, in the deep dark. Like, these three little guys are already doing a number. I still think I'm going to breed up another one. But if I could get all the dye, like all the wood in one all the wool in one color, so I don't have like two, you know what I'm saying? I wouldn't hate that. I wouldn't hate it. Let's get a little cheeky here. And see if we can repair our fortune pickaxe just a little bit. Doing a little bit of selective breeding here. Grab our XP. While holding this. We'll do the same thing with the chickens. You guys almost got murdered. You don't even know. Give him some room here. Give him some room. I didn't really hear the orbs hitting, but I guess we got them. Nice. More steak, more leather. Can't be mad about that. Like I said, we got some experience. Hey, buddy. You the same dude? You're the same dude. Let's set up the chickens. Oh, bro. And, you know, until we get a good farm going, I mean, this is one of the better ways, I think. To get your tools straight. And it's going to get weird. It's just going to get weird. With so many chickadees. Don't put your boots on, pizza. Why do you keep taking them off? Don't know what to tell you. Wow, did we get triplets? Did we just hatch 3? Unfortunately, these little guys right here, I mean, I guess I could let them grow up. But basically, they're stuck there. Because even if you hold the seeds, they won't move. Here. Yeah. Alright, we got Fortune 3. Again, you know, there's always in the background the chores. In Minecraft. In most survival games, you know. Whether you're farming food for yourself or your animals, whether you're farming blocks to build or wood or, you know, things to make weapons and arrows or whatever from, there's always work. And I've said it before, I'll say it again. I mean, Minecraft was the progenitor. They were really the first to really... No matter what you play, if there's survival elements to it, you can pretty much thank Minecraft for that. So, keep that in mind, folks. Keep that in mind. Basically, I'm just going to keep these eggs. I mean, out of all these eggs, we could probably get 20, maybe 30 chickens, so we can always add. Never truly run out. Did you hear that? swear I heard a creeper. Alright. Well, like I said, Silk Touch would make this so much better. Why does this keep dying? What is going on here? I don't understand. Like, I fixed it. It's got to be the trader. I can't really think of what else it would be. Like, it's not me. Oh, that worked out. Look at Todd. He's so cute. You're probably gonna die, Todd. I'm not. I don't really. I mean, I'm being honest here. Hopefully not. Let's grab this, and that. Yeah. I'll take these over and drop them off in the village so we have them for the next round. Look at the baby sheep just eating all the grass. Yeah. All right. Yeah. Yeah. You, buddy. You know what? We'll see. We'll see. We'll add a little, might as well get a little diverse DNA in there if we can, I suppose. I don't think it matters much, but why not? There we go. Don't go anywhere. This way we can breed this one with Todd. And, we get a slightly different line. And, he's already ready to go. Hello? He's gone, isn't he? Like, so gone. Like, there he is. Hey, buddy. Got something for you. How about this? About this? That's all it took. All right, come on. Come on. So I already have a name for this one. For our soldier class here. Have a seat. And she'll breed with Todd. Aroof. And man, I don't really know how to spell this. I kind of want to look it up. Looking something up. Because I want to spell it correctly. Just give me the name. Just give me the name. Okay, I got it. All right, so this is gonna break soon. You like that in there? Big fan of the Aliens franchise. Boom, Ripley. I misspelled it. Son of a gun. All right. Forgot the I. How do you forget the I, Pizza? I don't know. This is gonna break soon. There we go. That's better. Boom. Ripley. All right, so we got Ripley. We got Todd. And from them, we will produce many great warriors. At least one. Yes. And these two will also be warriors. And we will have 3 warrior wolf dogs ready to fight. I'm not going to look it up right now, but I'll figure it out. I swear you can dye their armors. So, maybe not. Maybe not. Maybe I'm crazy. Maybe I just made that up in my head. I don't really know. But, yeah, I think that's going to do it for today. Woo! We've been going for hours. Nobody's watching anymore. Even my lurker had to go live life. We got a lot of stuff done, didn't we? I'm happy. We got full diamond gear. We're working on our enchantments. There's tons to still do. I mean, look at all this sugar cane. It's time to harvest sugar cane again, right? We need librarians. I will be working on this game in the background in between playthroughs, so I'll probably knock a few things out before the next episode. But we'll try to... here's what we're definitely going to do. Streaming. We're definitely going to the Deep Dark and that other trial chamber. That's happening, without a doubt. And that's going to happen on stream. Some of the stuff we need to do to get there, probably just do it on my own. But I had a good time. We got a lot of stuff done, a little bit of adventuring, a lot of fun, I think. I just want to thank Master YT for joining and saying hello. Always appreciated. Like I said, I'm sorry, but this is a solo world. I don't mean any offense or anything, but again, I'm never going to just stream with somebody who randomly says, "Hey, can I join?" I don't. Again, perfectly fine, wonderful, maybe the best person in the entire world. I don't even know. Maybe they've got like 1 million subscribers. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. But that's the point. I don't know. And again, you gotta be, if you even want to ask, if you want to be my friend on PlayStation Network or anything like that, just be over the age of 18, please. I need that because, again, I'm 50 years old. I have kids on my own. I wouldn't have wanted them playing with, 50-year-olds, and I don't think that's cool. So, again, Master YT could have been older than me. I don't know. But yeah, again, appreciate it though. Thank you so much. Thanks for saying hello and wanting to join in. I always think it's a great compliment when people do, because it's saying, hey, I like what you got going on here. I think it would be fun to join you. It would be fun to play. But so it's a great compliment, but can't say yes. I'm so sorry. But anyways, thanks for saying hello. Anyway, as a son, you know what? Let's just pretend. You know what? Let's just quick nap. Yeah, sleeping through the night. You know how pizza does it. Haha. I'm good for the next. Whatever I'm doing next. But yeah, I think we're going to call it for today. So we got a ghast, right? Not only did we get a ghast. Here, let me take my helmet off for a second. You can see a little bit of it. There we go. Hey, there he is. We got a ghast. We flew him over to where we dug our way up from the cave. The cave we found right near us and right near the village. It was a long trek. There's also a massive abandoned mine down there. Like I said, there's a double spider spawner. I'm not very good at making spider spawner experience. I've done it before. It just doesn't work very well. Not as good as like a skelly spawner or a zombie spawner. So we'll keep our eyes out for one of those, though. Hopefully we find one nearby. That would be fantastic. But in the meantime, I'll get some work done. We'll get some levels. We'll get our gear straight. We may even set up some trial chamber gear with the other diamond armor. I accidentally made double. It happens, right? It happens. But yeah, projectile protection will be pretty stout down there in those trial chambers. I don't think it would help from the sonic attack from the border, though. Yeah. Probably double all protection 4 would probably be the best for that. But it's up and coming because we got a deep dark. So, and we'll keep. I'm gonna keep grabbing wool from the sheep so we can try to be as sneaky as possible. All right, you guys. I had a good time as always. Anytime I get to stream, play video games, it's a good time. Hope you guys are doing well. I don't even know if I said that in this video. But yeah, I hope you're having a great day. I hope you're doing well. I hope you're doing what you want to do. Let's get that out there for sure. But I want to thank everybody that likes, subscribes, shares, and watches my videos. You guys are incredible. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. That's going to do it for today. If you happen to catch this, thanks for watching. I appreciate it. If you happen to see this at a later date or time, thanks for watching. Really hope you guys are having a great day. And listen, please be good to each other. All right, pizza out.